make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Make it make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it, make it.
What's good, y'all? Let's Make Sense of It podcast. We are back for another week, and like we always say,
The truth you don't want, but you definitely need it.
you definitely need it. I go by the Bull Vance.
And I'm Ange.
You got Ant.
We are back in the building. Like always, follow us on Instagram. Let's Make Sense of It _ and make sure y'all like and subscribe on our YouTube. And make sure, like, whatever your listening platform is, make sure you subscribe on your listening platforms too, because that way you'll be able to know when our new episodes drop. It'll just pop right up. That way you get a nice little reminder. That way you never miss an episode. All right, so let's start it off this way. Trauma dumping. We're gonna start there, Ant. We're gonna start there, Ant. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Trauma dumping. So explain your version of trauma dumping. We start there and then we'll work off of that.
I believe trauma dumping is when it sounds messed up. It may sound a little selfish, but trauma dumping is when you're going through something, or it could be a numerous of things, and like you're constantly like throwing it on to somebody, like every day. Like you're going through something, you're just whoever that person is that you confide into, like you're just dumping all your issues onto this person.
And it's just like that person is constantly getting all that trauma dumped on them. And the crazy part about, it's funny you said that, what you say about trauma dumping is that sometimes I think we go to others to be an outlet. And then sometimes that person that you're going to be the outlet, they need an outlet themselves. So it's like you're dumping all this stuff on them. They might be stressed out. When people get stressed out or people are already dealing with stuff, they get angry. So you might be coming to them at a vulnerable state, and then they might curse you out for real. It might not be purposeful, but they might be like, yo, you gotta. Worst thing you could probably tell them, like, yo, you gotta deal with it. I got enough going on by myself. But I mean, sometimes it be the truth. You be like, man, this person. This is the extreme, but like somebody might have died and they trying to confine you. You be like, well, damn, I just lost 3 people myself that I'm still trying to heal from myself. So it's like, I'm trying to be there for you, but I also need to, be there for myself. And it's a lot that goes on there.
I mean, you should always have because you always have like somebody, you have a best friend, a sibling, or just a friend, or just somebody, cousin, whoever you confide in. If you're going to confide in somebody, a lot of times, especially if you know it's a lot, like ask them, I'm going to ask, like, are you okay to let me vent? Like, can I vent to you? Like, are you able to listen to me? Like, even if I particularly don't want your advice, maybe I just want to get out whatever is in my head so I can stop feeling like I'm crazy. And I just want to say it out loud, but I want to say it to somebody. And then if I want feedback, you give me feedback, da. But sometimes people just need a release. So I just feel as though ask that person, like, are you capable? Like, are you mentally healthy enough right now? Or are you up to listening to me release whatever I got to release? And then that person, and that comes into the other person and like them being honest, saying yes or no and everything like that. I mean, everybody deals with things differently. So some people love when other people come talk to them and reach out to them and want to lean on them and everything like that when they in trouble. And some people don't want to hear that shit every time, especially if it's the same story.
Right. And nothing's you're not fixing the issue.
You ain't fixing the issue. It's like, all right, now I might get a little mad and be like, all right, I'm tired of having this fucking conversation because you're not doing nothing about it.
How would you deal with say someone snaps on a person that's trauma dumping on them, but then they have to apologize to them? Like, you think the person that was how would I put this? The person that was trying to feed into the, like, pretty much dumping their trauma on that person, you feel like they would feel a type of way if you snapped on them?
I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna feel a type of way, but if you a rational, not even a rational person, if you got common sense and you come to me, you say like, damn man, I just need to vent, and you just start going off and you just start talking about whatever you're talking about, And at that moment, I might not want to hear that shit, or I don't want to deal with it, or I'm dealing with something else in that particular moment. You didn't even ask me if I was okay, if I was all right. And then I curse you out. Yeah, you're going to feel some type of way. Is your feelings justified? Sure, because I just cursed you the fuck out. But you also need to have empathy for me as well. Did you even make sure that I was cool before you decided just to let go, let your load off?
Right. Hey. Everybody deals with stuff differently, so I mean, hey. All right. Let me start. Let me give you this here. The guy who shows up during the healing stage. So it was a screenshot here. Not gonna go through all of them. I'm just gonna not gonna go through all of them. I'm just do the one here. It says, nobody talks about the guy who shows up during your healing stage. The one who's calm, patient, and genuinely kind. He makes you feel safe in ways you didn't even realize you needed. He's not love bombing or playing games. He's consistent, steady, and truly sees you. And yet, it'll scare you, especially after dealing with the fake nice guys, the manipulators, the gaslighters, the ones who wore kindness like a mask. It's almost unsettling to meet someone who's exactly who they say they are. His presence will feel so unfamiliar that it might even make you question, is it real? What's the catch? When you've never had true emotional safety, your brain is rewired to survive in a world where love didn't feel safe. It's constantly scanning for danger, hyper vigilant to red flags, even in people who mean well. It's like it's saying, we've been burnt before, so let's make sure it doesn't happen again. The same hyper vigilance that now protected you before can now sabotage you. Not gonna go through all of them, but pretty much.
I don't even think you needed to read all of it.
I didn't probably, but
let's talk about it to the beginning.
Let's talk about the guy that shows up in the healing that woman's healing stage.
I mean, yeah, it's scary because if you dealt with a bunch of bullshit and then you decide to, you know what, I'm not dating nobody, I'm gonna just, heal whatever I need to heal so I can stop running. Like you're doing the work so you can stop running to the same motherfucker you've been running to. Mm-hmm. And then somebody comes out of left field in the middle of that journey that you're on and shows you exactly like what you need. Mm-hmm. The only problem with that is that it's always a 50-50 chance that person is just a lesson to show you what you deserve. Mm-hmm. And they're not meant to be around forever. And then it's like, okay, that person is meant to be around forever, but you also are going to go through a storm with that person. And that might actually shake you up a little bit in your healing journey.
Could a guy get scared off if he comes across a girl during her healing stage because he sees how maybe she's like in the beginning of the healing stage and he might came along and he's like, she's crazy. like she's crazy. Or he feel like he has to do too much to prove that he's not like everybody else. I feel like that's the hardest part as a guy, trying to prove
But it's just like anything you put your mind to. Like if you set a goal for yourself, if you anything you want to accomplish, any job that you want to get, if you want to buy that car, if you're saving up to get that house, any goal that you set for yourself or whatever the case may be, you have to put in the work if you actually want it. So if that guy actually wants her, he gonna put in the work for it. Now, he not going to put up... Now, I'm not saying he should put up with a bunch of just shit while she going through her journey, but if he feels as though it's too much and she's still on her healing journey, like, it's fine to step back, especially if she doesn't let him know in the beginning, like, I'm trying to get myself together. But you got to be honest with yourself, too, as a woman. If I know I'm on my healing journey and I'm still triggered very easily by a lot of shit, it's really like you really shouldn't be around me.
I was about to say, that person probably shouldn't be dating.
Very much so.
But, like you said, sometimes you come
fall
across...
into some shit.
No, y'all women full of shit.
What?
Y'all full of shit. It'd be like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, it's literally... That's what be going on. You got a woman who healing journey. We were gonna put it in quotations. I'm in my healing journey. I'm in my soft girl era. Whole time you getting cracked lies. Y'all ran that word
to the ground. Y'all ran it to the ground
because somebody all somebody did was put a title to something that we didn't need to put a title to. You don't have to have a soft girl era. It's just the nigga that you fucking with.
Let me ask you a question. Soft girl era, healing era, whatever era you want to call it. How come y'all say y'all want to go through this? Oh, we going through this journey. We going through this era. And like Ant just said, y'all still be getting bust down. Like what? Like
Nobody said it was fucking perfect. Like damn.
that was,
I'm just saying. But I'm saying, all right. So I'm saying, like, you can't. So it can't be okay. So all across the board, it can't be 10s across the board. Everybody go through whatever journey they're going through, and it be great. Like when people like decide to go back to church and find Christ, like that journey isn't perfect. Because you're gonna fumble. If you are on your healing journey and you know that it's bullshit because you're not putting in the work on that journey, then that's on that female. But there are females who actually take the time out to do the work so they don't keep repeating the cycle. And they don't meet the same niggas. But who's not gonna say that shit is not lonely either? I'm just saying. But a nigga will never say, oh, I'm on my healing journey when he know that he's probably the problem.
First of all, if a man ever said he was on the healing journey, we get the you sassy, you this, you that.
That's a new age female. That's a new age female.
Everything a man does is sassy.
Listen, if you
that's the new.
Do you feel if a woman is calling you sassy or whatever the case may be, why are you taking it to heart?
They gonna say
it's disrespectful.
It is. What you mean?
Why are you taking it? Why are you taking it?
That's all it is. Exactly. It's replacing you a bitch for you being sassy. It's the same thing.
I'm just saying, like, if you know you're not being sassy. Like, tell her to get the fuck on.
Get my sister to fight you.
Like, tell her to get the fuck on. Because a female would say that to a guy because she's not used to whatever he's doing. If a guy has strong boundaries, I promise you, there is a female or a group of females out here that be like, oh, that nigga gay. Oh, he a bitch.
Oh, no, it's very much the opposite with women who see that. Well, women who are mature, that's a turn on for them. They be like, oh,
that's what I'm I'm saying that it's both sides to it because somebody will see that and not used to it, and they'll call it out as something like negative, saying he's sassy or whatever. But a mature female, a female that at least got common sense, would know like, oh no, he has boundaries. I'm not about to deal with your shit. I'm not about to deal with the last nigga dealt with, and you thought it was okay. And you want to call it toxic and thinking that shit is cute. It's not cute.
Y'all, women don't have good discernment.
Damn.
And niggas do?
We do.
No.
We do.
First of all, y'all talk out both sides of your mouth because y'all say on one thing, y'all be like, oh, all men are saying this and that, but y'all do the same exact thing. Y'all do the same exact thing that men do. Y'all do the same exact thing.
But who said that we was going to do something different? Who said that? Who said half the time? I honestly believe the only difference between males and females is your genitalia. Because half of the shit we all do the same shit. It's just who you gonna interact with at what point in your life.
Listen,
because we can sit here till we blue in the face. All three of us sit here and be like, well, women do this and men do that, and men do that better, and women do this shitty, and women do this better, and men do this shitty. Because I can sit here on camera, all three of these cameras, and be like, oh, well, women cheat better than men.
Y'all do.
That's a crazy statement, but
fact.
And said we do. And you said your first thing it's a crazy statement.
No, not that it's not true. It's just the fact. It's the fact that it's
and
true.
I'm saying, and it's not. That's not something I would be sitting around like, oh, I'm gonna pop my collar because I know I can cheat better than a nigga. It's just a proven fact that this is how it goes.
Y'all don't cheat better. You just don't get caught.
You cheat better. No, it's cheat better.
Women keep the same consistent story.
It's cheat better.
Like damn,
nothing changes.
I was out with my friends. And niggas so stupid. We don't even realize that the friend is in fucking a whole different country.
Not even that. Niggas start getting mean. When a nigga start cheating, he gets mean. He gets mean.
That nigga might have been going through something. Don't do that. Because now every time a nigga be mean about something, oh, that nigga must be cheating. Nah, the whole time that nigga got laid off. Like you ain't even peep.
Well, why the fuck is you not telling me you got laid off?
He gotta figure some shit out.
We living together. You better tell me if you lost your job.
He gotta figure some shit out.
To that point, if we're gonna spin off of that topic, when do you know your partner hates you for real?
That's a good one. When it's all right. So it's a part of the mean thing. It's part of it. Like you just start being mean to your significant other for no reason, whether that's woman or man. When y'all just don't even want to attempt to even go out no more. Like it's just all right. We just like the spark isn't there no more. Like they'll be up and quick to want to go out with their friends, and as soon as you ask to do the same thing, they like, nah, I don't really want to do it.
Well, they drag their feet and do it.
Drag their feet.
If you can't,
you mention something, and then they mention something that was like bothering, or mention something they want, like shit that you used to do in the beginning. Like when they would mention something, you would get it. Now it's just like, oh, all right, that's cool. Like you just don't. You
They don't
get a
ask you
straight
shit about what you got going
Yep.
on. They don't give a fuck.
You stop asking how your day was.
How your day was,
Yeah,
where
that's
you
what
going. I don't even give two shits. Unless wherever you going or you stepping out is about to inconvenience that person, they don't give a shit. Or like they'll if you can't, I feel as though it's like you can put it into so many words, but it's a feeling. If I can't sit with my partner and just be in each other's space, like I ain't gotta be talking to you.
Right, just be.
We ain't gotta be doing nothing together. But if I can't sit and be in the space with you and feel secure,
Dang.
then I already know this shit's for the birds. This shit,
Yeah, you on
somebody
the
on their way out. I don't know which one, but
you ain't got the same-
somebody about to go.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
It's not the
feeling
same.
No more.
It's not the same feeling no more. You would know when your partner dislikes you, and no matter as a woman or a man, whatever the case may be, no matter how many times we ignore the signs, the red flags, those feelings, those gut punches, you know, either. And I'm not saying every time it's somebody else, but sometimes they don't want to tell you that this is not what they want anymore. And you know that fucks it up too, because now we prolonging a heartbreak.
And it's funny you brought this topic up because it'll lead right into I'm gonna read this for you. So it says, I'm guessing it's supposed to say man. It say, I don't believe in opposites attract shit. Date someone that likes the same shit you do, like you. Date someone that likes the same shit you like, so you won't have to be begging them to do some things you might find stressful. They might find stressful or weird with you. You want to go window shopping, but they don't want to go with you because it's pointless. When you start doing these things they don't want to do with you, someone else, they start getting jealous. Based on my personal experience, this is what works for me. Please do what works for you. So basically they're saying the whole opposite attracts thing isn't true. And you should date somebody that you like.
I mean,
Well, you should always date somebody you like, but
opposites do attract. It's still like I'll give you an idea of an outgoing female and like a laid back guy, and not particularly like a laid back secure guy. I'm gonna go put them out there because he laid back motherfucker might be a little insecure. A laid back secure guy and an outgoing secure female, those opposites attract because he's in awe of just her presence and how she lights up a room, or she, takes attention wherever she goes. But he's secure in the fact that in that room, outside of that room, next to him, far from him, across the room, they together.
right.
Like, we are partners. That's mine. Like, she's mine, I'm hers. There's a difference when they're not secure, because then it's like everything you do, as soon as you, y'all can be at a party, as soon as you get up to a song, you ain't even got to be shaking your ass. As soon as you about to start two-stepping, sit down.
My thing is, bro, you did all that to get the chick. You got the prize. Like, bro, you when you go out, men gonna look. Like, bro, they looking at the same shit that you was looking at back when you was trying to get her. My thing is, how you mad that she getting that attention? You got her, bro. You got her. What you insecure about, bro? You got her. Like, that's somebody that's insecure in themselves. Oh no, you shouldn't wear that.
Yeah,
No, you got that shit on. What you
now,
talking
definitely
about?
date somebody who, don't. If you the type of person that like thrifting and window shopping and shit like that, and like your partner doesn't like it, I'm not saying like that's a bad relationship. It just might be one of those things that they don't like. But don't make it to where it's that y'all in a relationship and y'all really don't have shit else in common. Like, y'all don't like nothing together. He like to go to the movies. You rather sit home and watch Netflix. He likes to cook home cooked meals and go to cooking classes and shit like that. And you rather eat takeout every fucking day. Like,
Yeah, that's
a lot of that stuff don't balance out right, and like, or he likes to try new things, and you're not willing to try shit new, and you just willing to go with the status quo, and that's it.
I feel like that would get boring for one person.
It does,
Because you're constantly like, it's like pulling teeth. You trying to, let's try something new. Like, that's like getting with somebody and all they want to do, no offense to Applebee's, they just want to go to
No offense
Applebee's.
to Applebee's.
They just want to go to Applebee's all the time because that's all they know. And you like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
We can go everywhere else?
We not poor no more. Or we not poor to the point that we can't go out to a restaurant no more. Like, niggas don't.
Nah. I'm about to start pulling cards. I'm pulling cards. No. I don't understand how women expect men to always have to pay for the most expensive, like, excursions or activity. Like, we gotta come out of our pocket. Where y'all, I only plan every once in a while. Baby, you ain't got no money?
Well, not my shit. Not mine. We make sure we good. That must be the new chicks out here, cause shit.
Definitely.
You want to pay for the hotel, or I'm gonna pay for the hotel flight. You gonna pay for this, or vice versa. I'm gonna pay for this. This shit, listen.
Or it's not.
When it come to dates, though.
Oh, then when it come to that,
When it come to dates, it's like I gotta
pay for
go to
everything.
the restaurant. I gotta take that $400 bill.
Die, you were state 48 first joint. Your shit 350 from the rip. I don't even know you, mama. What is we doing? I don't even know you.
That's a lot.
Women wasn't there.
I mean, if you
I wasn't
Yeah,
there.
yo, you imagine a chick be like, yo, you try, let me take you. She try to be like, I'm trying to take you out, and she take you somewhere. It ain't gonna be.
Women don't know what it's like to pay for another person.
Not all.
you're not talking to me.
Not all. Not all. Not all.
Conversations do not include me.
These new women probably some women out here don't, and they be getting mad at women that do it.
If I like my nigga, I'm gonna trick on my nigga. So if we going on a date and he paid for one, I pay for the next. If we're in a relationship,
That's different.
that's way different.
Mm-hmm.
But if we I mean, listen.
Everybody move different. And it's, hey, listen, that might have been the one and only date you got. I tell you something, when niggas get older, they be like, oh, we try, if we don't get to a certain point by a certain time, you getting blocked. Niggas will tell you, you getting blocked. You getting blocked. It might not be nothing against that person. Listen, you move at your own speed, that's cool, my mind, that's all good. But like I'm saying, I'm trying to get after I hit a certain financial goal that I might have spent, or I did certain things and I feel like I should get such and such, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, it's not you can't
Nothing against the person, but
you can't date somebody and be like, every time y'all go out when it's on his dime, or we going out, we run the tab, but when it's on your dime, it's just like, all right, this all I got. Right. It's one thing.
Let's go to Applebee's.
It's one thing if like it's one thing if like financially y'all not on the same level, but that doesn't mean on his time you go to everywhere that you think like that you want to go because you know he got it. It's like level that shit out. Level that shit out. Let him. And if you feel like, oh no, I don't really want to go there, or that's too cheap, or whatever the case may be, and it's just like,
yeah. Some people think, but some people got to be real with themselves. Some people are on a certain level because of the certain level of motherfuckers that they dealt with. Like they act like they're by themselves. If they stand by themselves, they will be on that level. No, you not like that by yourself on that level. It's because everybody that you ever dealt with had something going on. So
exactly. If you can't,
people don't realize that.
If you can't go on a trip. If you go on a trip with a guy or whatever the case may be, and he flew you out and he paid for like the hotel room and is there enough money in your bank account? Is there a credit card you got, or is there somebody that will be able to send you that money right fast if you need to get your own room or buy your own flight back home? That's how you know. That's how you know if you got it or not.
I would hope so.
That's how you know. That's because it's not at the end of the day. I don't want to boast about something that I can't do for myself. What's the point?
People do it all the time.
I mean,
people talk down, and they not that high up themselves. That be the crazy part. Like how you talking down? You talking down to somebody? You're not even that high up. First of all, none of us up that high as it is.
Maybe the motherfuckers trying to sell you a wish and a dream on social media. Like, well, I got my first car at this age, and I got my first high-rise apartment at this age, and it's just like, do you own any of these things, or are we still leasing?
What are you owning?
Because
what are we doing here? What like is that?
If you leasing, then I can go lease something.
I'm trying to figure out how to make some money when I'm asleep. I'm trying to build that wealth. Y'all worried about that? Y'all once you get past a certain age, all that flashing and glitzing and stuff. No, we trying to figure out how to figure some shit out.
I just want to be comfortable.
It's nothing, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I ain't got no aspirations to be famous.
All that money that y'all about to get back for tax time, all that money y'all about to get back. Y'all use these kids, and y'all want it.
Not use the kids.
Y'all you be using. Y'all be using. Y'all got 3 kids and use them for what's the name? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, stop buying useless shit every year. It's only but so many TVs and so much furniture you can buy every fucking year. Take some of that money that you got, make sure you pay off your debt, but take some of that money and figure out how the fuck I'm going to flip this money. Whether it's whether it's put it towards a business, whether it's do this. Listen,
I don't agree with that.
I feel like you listen. All right, so say you got 4 homies, and you get 4 homies, 5 homies, whatever, and y'all get around a certain amount of money. Yo, bro, let's take 1,000.
I don't agree with that.
Everybody put 1,000 up. No, you just
I don't agree with that.
Explain.
Because what you like the statement you just gave is the same shit that these motherfuckers be pushing online.
No.
Listen, yes, it is.
No.
Because they'll
Completely
say
different.
you get that tax money or you get that lump sum of money and you should, okay, don't waste it. I'm with you when I say, like, don't waste it on another TV. Like, you don't need
Yes,
another TV.
please.
You don't need, like,
You still in your mama's
you don't
basement.
need all that shit or whatever case may be. Like elevate yourself to a certain point where
Pace-
you can, be fine. But
I do this one. Pay some debt off. Is that
yeah,
better? Is
that's
that
fine.
better?
Pay some debt out. But then some people don't have debt.
Mm-hmm.
But some people get that money and they can elevate themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but they still won't have enough to maintain that. Some people are not entrepreneurs. A lot of people aren't meant to be bosses. They are meant to be
absolutely.
workers.
Oh, of course.
So you can have 5 homies or whatever, and they'd be like, all right, well, let's put our money together to do this, that, and the third. And then when it comes down to the final, like building the business plan, getting the building or getting everything to fucking order, and now motherfuckers is falling out because money changes you. And then now who the fuck is the boss? Now we got a whole different conversation. I feel as though when you get a lump sum of money, when you get a lump sum of money, if like your living situation is not right or whatever case me, don't go blow it on something materialistic.
Please don't.
Find you a room if you can, or a studio apartment or something like that that'll work for you enough for you to maintain it month to month.
Yes, don't go above your means.
If you get enough money and you know you got enough savings and you can clear out some debt and release yourself from a lot of that stuff, then do that. If you need a new car, you don't have to get a 2020 fucking 5
Please
new
don't.
Bentley or whatever the case may be, and you living in the middle of North Philly. Like, you don't need that. Like, get you a Honda. They last for years.
Ain't
Like,
lying.
reliability. I'm just saying, like, get you something that you can maintain, because that money is only for that moment. And a lot of people don't have the mindset to flip it for something else.
True. Just don't be stupid with it was my overall point. Like, don't be stupid with it. Just stop. Just don't go out and buy $6,000 worth of Louis, and then that's all you got to show for.
Yeah, that makes
like,
zero sense.
Don't do it. Make sure your kids is good too. Y'all be getting all this money. Don't even make sure your kids. You know what I'm saying? Make sure. Please make sure your kids are good. We make sure they get a haircut. Something. All right. Next one. It says, I went on a first date with a dude a few days ago. It was such a good date. Just for me to get home, and he called me and he said he thinks he loves me. Legit hung up on him mid-conversation and blocked him.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because what else am I supposed to say?
Have you ever had something crazy like that happen? Like, you might have went on a date. Either one of y'all. You went on a date, and then the vibe was there, everything was there, and then the person said something. He was like, "Damn, we could have been something, but you just kind of just made it awkward."
I don't think I went on a date and that happened. Maybe like just started talking to somebody and they
talking
started
stage.
asking for nudes and shit. Or like when we gonna link, and it's just like,
From the rip.
never mind.
So I think I came across that maybe once. I feel like I maybe went out with a girl and like maybe just not 2 weeks, man, not even 2 weeks of talking. They were like, wow, like I really like you. Like I think I like you too much. Like, damn, like I feel like I might fall in love with you. Oh,
Keep that to yourself.
After 2 weeks?
They just keep that to yourself.
Damn.
Unless he gives off that vibe that he feeling the same way, keep it to yourself.
After 2 weeks, that would scare me.
Damn.
Are you crazy? Like, what you mean? I think I love you.
Yeah, no. See,
First of all, what?
When my boyfriend told me he loved me for the first time, I was like, damn, you know what? I was feeling the same way, but I damn sure was about to say that first.
Why women don't want to say it first?
Because that puts you in a vulnerable fucking state. And if he not feeling the fucking same way, you don't know if that motherfucker about to use you or get you or get rid of you. I don't know.
What's too soon and what's too long to say you love somebody?
I don't know what's
Like how far, like what's too, but how far along before you feel like you should say it? Or they should say it?
I don't have a time frame. I don't
No
know.
time frame?
I don't have one. Because people really, it's still people that be like, there was love at first sight. I can't repeat that. I don't know your feelings.
They be lying. It was not love at first sight.
How you don't know?
They be
I don't know
lying.
your feelings.
They
I'm
was
sorry.
lying.
Some people
that person
gotta,
never opened their mouth. It was love at first sight. No, you
some people
saw how
gotta
she
court
looked.
people for a whole year and they don't fucking know. And there's some people that be together and don't know what the difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody.
That's true. You can love anybody. But being in love with somebody, that's a whole different thing.
So I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm glad nobody asks me that.
Nobody ever asked you.
You still like ask me directly like are you in love with me, and like just say, oh, do you love me? Yeah, of course I love you. I got love for you. Like,
nah, I got love.
Damn, you hit a, I got love for you.
It's like a fire.
He got his way out of it. He got his way on up out of that one.
Yeah, no.
Since we're on toxic, let's get the ants tweets.
And
All right.
tweets. Got a song to that.
Let's start with this one. Being delusional is my love language.
What?
Explain.
Yo, I was just chatting, bro. I was just chatting. I don't know what I was on. I forget what was going through my mind at that time of the night, but I think I'll be trying to stay away from toxic energy or just energy that I know I may have that seems toxic, or I hate the word toxic. The word I really hate is narcissist or narcissistic.
People use that too much.
They don't even know what it is. Yeah.
I literally had to go read the definition of the word to a person who kept using it on me. Like, bitch, read.
Hey, yo.
Like, you talk about narcissists. I'm nothing on this paper. But I think what I thought about at that time and moment was, what was the tweet again?
It says, being delusional is my love language.
As a OG crash out, as a
OG crash out. Put that on a
a
t-shirt.
ex manipulator and all that stuff. Like,
Did
those are things that people thrive off of. Like somebody being obsessive about them, keeping somebody like close by, like at arm's reach where you can just reel them in. Like that kind of delusion, it's a fun time.
Not a fun time.
Being delusional is a love language. There's some people who enjoy it. And
Yeah. It's
access is very much, she about to pop it.
She made that look like, oh shit. All right. Next one. You said, I tell anybody they annoying. I don't give a fuck because the fuck is wrong with you.
Yo, one thing I'm going to do is definitely tell somebody that they're annoying. Like, what's your problem? Yo, you annoying as shit.
How many people have you told that they were annoying? I don't think I've ever told anybody like
annoying.
Like
It's to me, it's I won't say it. No. I'll probably say it to somebody that's a stranger. But it gotta be, you gotta be doing something that be like, yo, bro, you cool? Like, I'd say it to people I would be dealing with, or like, you gotta be doing something that's like, bro, what is you're you doing? Annoying. Like you have people who think something is okay, something is like, I'll probably have a better way of saying it, but if you're doing something that's bothering me, I'm gonna tell you, bro.
My bad. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you that is annoying. Like, you're being annoying. Literally. Like, at least I didn't call you weird. You
weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo, but I'm annoying. Nice.
Now this one, I like this one. It's the last one. I delete everything. Holding on to the old things gives power to something you moved on from.
Yes.
I like that one. We get into that one.
I was talking to an ex of mine's at some point. Just, I forget what happened, but they showed me something along the lines of like, I guess you could say they like buy something like that. But the lady, young lady, she was showing me something that was still in her phone, and I said, you just like keeping shit? Like I could understand me is me, like it's like, but to me,
I talk your shit. Hey, this is me.
So I understand why you keeping shit, because you think you're gonna get back with me, but like, you keeping shit of other people you might like might have been dealing with. To me, just now I don't feel special.
How long were they? How long?
What was they keeping?
Did they keep? Yeah, like, was it pictures or just like
it was like a video with like them like out and about at like a club or something like that. Like, they were cool, and it just transitioned to something else.
But they're not cool. They not cool. Like, they was like on a relationship type cool.
Not relationship type cool. Just
friend cool.
Yeah, but dealing with each other.
But dealing with, all right.
Yeah, but me, I'm like, if y'all not cool no more, why are you keeping it? So the tweets sparked from that conversation. But me personally, I don't believe in keeping anything old of anybody that's from your past, because you're giving power to a situation that you moved on from. You should never want to give anything power, because now it's just you're living in the past. If you moved on, why you living there?
Well, what are you keeping?
Now I'm about to say, now is this just Now,
Like
all right. So
text messages, love notes. Like
I'm
you
saying-
got a box of they shit in your bed.
like, is it different if it was something they gave you? Like, if they gave you something and you really like that shit,
To me, it
should get rid of it, or is it
depends
just
on-
like-
it depends on what it is for me. If it's something,
Like jewelry.
Yes.
jewelry is a stretch. If it's a ring,
we
if
not
it's-
going. We not going down the ring. We not doing
Yeah,
it.
the ring, yeah,
we not going down the aisle again. We
I
not.
wasn't even bringing that. I was talking about
We is
regular
not
jewelry,
going
not
down that road
engagement
again.
ring.
I think
I be done sold that
for,
shit.
for, all right, for regular relationships, you should be discarding everything. You should not be keeping nothing significant. Like if it's sneakers or clothes, like clothes is clothes. Like it is what it is. But if it's something like pictures, videos, like a physical memory of something that you share with this person, you should trash it. You should not, like, why would you move into your new house with your new person and you got this old book of pictures of you and this person that you dealt with? That's crazy. Like you holding on to memories.
I mean, a scrapbook of your past relationship, carrying it to the next one, that is a little diabolical.
That's equivalent to keeping it in your phone.
What if they was your best eater?
If y'all got like, if you got a special album of pictures like in your phone, since everything is digital,
That's crazy.
You got a special album of pictures and stuff in your phone. Like, yes, get rid of that stuff. But I don't feel as though if you have that stuff or whatever the case would be, like, I mean, like, if you're not the type of person that needs to delete it, I feel like you only
Why you need to keep it?
I feel like you only give something power if you never let it go to begin with.
But
And it's not letting it go because you deleted it, because just because you deleted it doesn't mean you let it the fuck go. You could have just been doing the surface work. I'm getting into a new situation.
It's a start.
I don't want them to see what me and my ex did, or I don't want them to see this shit. But you didn't actually let it the fuck go. So either way, some type of way, whether you got physical proof you holding it or you just holding it in, if you ain't let it go, you ain't let it go.
I feel like if you keep it, it's even more like, I don't know, like it's.
Get rid of the physical evidence.
Well, I used to, I feel like it's. Yeah, I feel like you should delete. I feel like you should. But I mean, some people don't. Some people just rock out with it.
Me, this is going to be crazy. But if it's on my Facebook, I'm not deleting it. I'm not going through.
I'm not going through all that shit.
I mean, true. You got a point there.
It's easier for me to do it on my phone because I can scroll. But
Yeah.
Facebook, you talking about years of putting stuff up there.
Facebook gonna bring some shit up. That shit be 10 years later.
And it's one thing if it's like, all right, I know it's on your Facebook, but you know how Facebook does memories. If you reshare that shit, bitch, now we have a problem.
Yeah, like
now we have a fucking problem.
Damn,
Because why you resharing that picture?
They like, damn, this was a time.
Y'all reminiscing and shit in the comments like, oh, remember we was down by the beach? Like, bitch, pause. Now you disrespecting me in public.
Nah, babe, that beach ain't even there no more.
Beach, yeah, okay.
They moved the beach.
Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck all you.
Man. That's funny. That was in his tweets. All right. Next one. It says, where's the next one I got? Oh. My hottest take is that black parents not letting their teenage daughters date sets them up to be taken advantage of by men in their 20s. Do you agree?
I disagree. Whew. I disagree wholeheartedly.
Explain.
Because how you not letting your teenage daughter date is going to make her vulnerable. Let's just put this out there.
Okay.
So you letting your, let's go to the scenario or whatever case it may be. You let your teenage daughter date. You let her have boys in the house, not in her room.
Oh, everybody
or in the living room or whatever the case may be. Like you meet her boyfriends, you know they're around the family, Her and her boyfriend don't make it.
Mm-hmm.
She go to college, pregnant.
That's crazy.
Freshman year.
That's crazy.
Freshman year. By a senior or a man off campus.
That's crazy.
But you let her date.
Now she a single mother.
So you let her date when she was a teenager and you watched and you supervised and you did this and you did that to make sure she didn't turn out like you if you had a checker, relationship history, or to make sure that she wasn't taken advantage of. And then she gets to college, she gets away from you, and then she's taken advantage of anyway. That's the other side of that. Mm-hmm. You don't let your daughter date. And you don't let them go out, or you don't let them really be around boys if it's not a family member or whatever the case may be. And you think you're doing the right thing. And she can wind up she winds up going to college. And nothing happens.
I mean, you took it to the extremes, but
I'm just saying, no, taking it to the extreme is that you watching your daughter and you saying like, oh, you can't be around boys, you can only be around your siblings, your dad, your family members, and then we have stories like where these kids are being sexually assaulted by family members. True. Because you thinking it's the outside world, it's actually what's inside that's happening.
And this is where I feel like you should be able to have especially as a dad, I feel like you should be able to have conversations. This is why I feel like having dads is important, especially to a woman specifically, because it's like, all right, certain conversations your mom might be able to tell you, but I feel like your dad's gonna really break it down to you. Like he gonna tell you the real. Like he gonna tell you. Well,
if he's telling you the real,
he should be telling you. I feel like your dad he should be telling his daughter the real. Like, listen, I'm a guy. Listen, you should know. Niggas ain't shit. All right, I'm just tell you this. We'll tell you they're only out for one thing.
And you know,
but it's about you to be.
I know already.
No, you gotta break that.
I already know.
No, you gotta break that shit down to them, or just put the fear of God into them that they don't even want to date. They don't even want to bring. But I think what the person was saying was that by them not dating until they get into their 20s, that they could come across the one guy that might be easy to manipulate them. If that makes any sense. Like they never dated, so they never been through like any experiences to know like, all right, this is a bunch of bullshit. Even young love. I mean, you know, people be young, they think, oh, I'm so in love. They don't even know. They still in high school.
But you can be manipulated at any time. It's like
true, but they feel like they feel like they could be more manipulated because they never even dealt with men throughout high school and all the other shit.
Yeah.
You don't think so? Go ahead.
I just think that men do a disservice of. This has been in the history of things, but in our generation, men have been doing more disservice to their children by not being that parent that can give them the game that they deserve. You got some dads that they just cornballs, and they can't even help it. Not that they're cornball as a parent, just you're just a cornball as just a person.
As a person, yeah, exactly.
You're just a cornball.
You fucking suck.
You couldn't even give your daughter or son the game because you just not that nigga.
No,
and that's cool. You didn't go through certain experiences that they're going through, so you couldn't even tell your daughter how niggas moving because you wasn't that nigga. So
yeah,
you got some women who got these fathers who just they don't even know how to talk to them about guys and whatnot.
Anything.
Even with their mom. Mom may be the same way. She may be quirky or something like that.
Yeah.
Quirky.
Quirky is crazy.
I heard that shit. But
that's a good, you know what's crazy? That's a good point. Because we always make fun of like, it'd be the dudes like, I'm gonna give you a couple of examples, but it'd be the dude that might just have money, but they a cornball. You never think like, yo, that's somebody pop. Like you never put that two and two. Like, damn, you somebody pop. So how you even going, like you said, give game to your daughter? Because all you know is money. Right. So all she gonna know is I need to have somebody with money. Forget their character. Forget what they got going on. I just need to know my dad got money, so I feel like you should have money. I don't care about your personality. I don't care about nothing because that's all they see. That's all they see about their dad. Then you got the dads that, let's be honest, they might outkick their coverage with their mama. And they just stayed with the mama. It's like, all right, I got this is my mom. I couldn't get girls. I just stumbled across a dime here, and this is the best I could do here. So I can't really tell you, sweetheart. I can't tell you, And then you got the dad that's really going to say, listen, I was a whore. So watch out for the watch out because listen, they're gonna tell you this, and this. They're gonna try to manipulate this way. Dad, oh my God, Dad, oh my God.
I was a whore. Baby, I was a whore.
Baby, I was a whore.
Baby, I was a whore.
Women who don't have that father figure, women who don't know how to be in a relationship with men.
I think you might be. Well, depends on their mom.
Yeah,
I feel like it depends on their mom too. Like
if your mom was your mom, like she didn't try to be your friend, she wasn't she wasn't overbearing, but she parented you the right way or whatever the case may be. That changes your outlook on certain situations. Did your mom have conversations with you, or did she just talk at you? Mm-hmm. Did she actually not saying y'all had to get in depth about what she did and what you shouldn't do or whatever the case may be, but did she actually talk to you about, what to expect when this happens or what to expect when this happens? Like having your dad in the house, kudos to every girl that had that dad growing up or whatever the case may be. But it does not it does not negate the girls that didn't grow up with a dad in the house and what happens in their lifetime. Because even if you had a dad growing up or whatever the case may be, it doesn't save you from being manipulated or winding up with a fuck nigga.
No, but he'll at least give you the signs of what might happen. Like at least you can't say, all right, I didn't see the signs. Some people ignore.
They still would say they didn't see the sign. You'll have the girls
They might ignore the
you'll
signs.
have the girls that had like the best dad in the house or whatever the case may be, and wind up with the bummest of niggas. And it's just like, what happened? What transpired? And you were like, you know what? This is what I need. This is what I deserve.
I never understand the women that get stuck with the bums. The women that got everything going for themselves and they get stuck with a bum ass nigga. I never will understand how that even. Like, how did y'all even get to this point? Like, what did you see in that man?
Oh, it's somebody. Well, I was having this conversation the other day with one of my homegirls, and she was telling me about her baby dad. Her baby dad lied about his age. Didn't know his age until she threw him a surprise birthday party.
Oh shit!
And people was like, "That's the wrong age."
She had the wrong kid on her.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Had the wrong balloons.
Damn.
The mom walked in like, "Oh wait, I know."
How far of an age was it?
Yeah, what was the difference?
It
How
was
much?
about 2 years.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have said 5'10", that'd have been a little
That
crazy.
nigga would have been like, "Oh, I'm only 26," and then
That nigga 30.
39. I'd be like, "Whoa."
That nigga pushing 40.
What else? Somebody being able to mask.
Hold on, before you do that, time out. That was her baby dad.
That was her baby dad.
So she had a baby with a nigga that's 2 years older. She didn't even realize
No,
that the
she
nigga,
had a baby with somebody that was 2 years younger.
and then he realized that he was 2 years younger. That's crazy.
Child, what?
From the
I
rip.
got birth certificates, social security cards. How the fuck you ain't know his age?
Fucked up part. People be having kids with people they don't even know their last name. That's the fucked up part. Like that's
raw dog
crazy.
Jamal, and I don't even
Like
know you're
that's
the government?
crazy. Like how you
No,
how you
thank
know your
thank
last not
No,
know the
thank
last
you.
name is crazy. Like
That's
what?
extreme. I don't know. I just feel as though like you are. Everybody is capable of being manipulated and having like a gotcha moment. Everybody is capable of falling into the wrong situation with somebody that they know is no good for them. And it's just like we can go back and forth and say, oh, that's how you were raised, and this person was raised this way. And, you know, we can go through studies and say, like, oh, a 2-parent household always, you know, helps the child develop better. And
Not always.
it gives you better, you know, situational skills. But then a lot of those kids are only grounded in book smarts and they don't have street smarts. So it's easy for somebody to get away with a lot of shit when it comes to that person because they don't know how else to do it. I say you should make sure your kids have both book smart and street smarts.
Yes.
You can't stop the inevitable. Everybody is going to deal with heartbreak, whether it is extreme or whether it is minor.
Yeah.
It's just how you actually move, how you move through it after it's over.
Right.
So if you dated a bum, acknowledge the fact that you dated a bum and move forward to make sure that you do not date a bum again.
Dating a bum is crazy because dating a bum then having a baby by a bum, that's got to be a heartbreaker for a chick because she like, damn, my baby dad is a bum.
That's the L's you keep in private.
That's crazy. Like, damn, that's your baby dad. That nigga be getting smacked in his head. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's a bad
I'm
joint.
just saying, that's the L's you keep in private.
Now,
Like,
did
I'm
you-
not even gonna let nobody know that happened. Where your baby father at?
Chicks always be saying,
He
no,
died.
I ain't got a baby father.
He died.
No, what be fucking me up though, it'd be the chicks that just had a baby and then be like, oh, my baby don't got no he don't got no dad.
I ain't even saying that.
You be like, damn.
Don't ask me no questions. You don't see that motherfucker, don't ask me where they at.
That's out of pocket. I hate when women post they baby showers and it's just them. Like, what the fuck, he died?
You know, it's crazy. I just saw something about that, and then some people in the comments say, "Well, back then it used to just be the mom. It used to be all ladies. It never was a guy thing." But I think nowadays, it's just like, no, like sis, where
they at?
Where your baby dad at? Like, what you mean you here by yourself?
Yeah.
what you mean you
But
got to carry all your gifts back to the car? Like,
That just give men leeway to be like, oh, I can't wait till she dropped that baby.
that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, you just
You ain't
popping
post no pictures of you and your baby dad. Oh, Charles.
or the photo shoot just with just them.
Yeah, the photo shoot just you. Say less.
No, the crazy part would be the photo shoot just them and any other kid. Like, you're like, oh, yo.
Trying to tell you.
I'm gonna raise my
So
kids.
you a single mom twice? Wow.
It's crazy work. That's yo, that's
Y'all
crazy.
say
We
it's
shouldn't
crazy.
judge.
Y'all
We shouldn't
can't-
judge.
Y'all can't get pregnant at all. Y'all gotta stop saying that. Y'all, I mean, no, I'll give
Somebody
it.
could definitely leave a guy with a kid.
I'll
for
give
sure.
It, I'll give it this or whatever case may be. So yes, have some discernment with the niggas you lay down with wrong and let you know fuck your life up, basically, or whatever.
They was out the dine that night.
But a guy can't be like, a guy can't say, this is where the problem comes in, because you'll have men that will sit there and say like, oh, women need to choose better. You need to choose better. You need to choose better. And it's like, okay, I choose better. And then this nigga still wind up, I'm gonna give you a story, a quick story. Mm-hmm. This lady was talking about her friend that she went to college with. The friend they went to college or whatever the case may be. Her and this guy met in college. They met freshman year of college. They dated all the way through college. Mm-hmm. They dated all the way through graduate school. They got married. They had 3 kids. 10 years into their marriage, he woke up one day and said he did not want that anymore. He did not want this anymore. He didn't want it anymore. They were together for 15 years, but married for 10. And he woke up 10 years later and said, I don't want this anymore. And he left.
They
got a divorce.
They had a dream.
And she got she gets child support or whatever the case may be.
All 3 kids?
And he does not see his kids.
Damn.
He does not see his kids, but she get her child support on time every month. But he does not see his kids. When he was in the household, he was dead.
But now
he's whatever the fuck his name is.
I feel like they leaving something out that story. There ain't nothing else out that story. Niggas just don't up and go and just say fuck the kids.
No, what I'm saying is why are we saying, because, and then that becomes the case where it's like, oh well, what did you do in that situation? Because why did he just leave? When instead of just saying, it's a possibility that somebody can wake up tomorrow out of a relationship and be like, I don't want this anymore.
But for him to say he don't want to see the kids, he a nut ass nigga though.
Not to say I don't want to see the kids, you just don't see them.
He a nut for that.
At the end of the day, I always go, you can be in love with somebody, you can be head over heels with them. If you have a kid by somebody, always prepared to raise that kid by yourself.
That's a fact.
Always be prepared to have as many. If you're going to have multiple kids, make sure you have as many you can take care of by yourself. Yeah. And that's not to say like he going to leave you or cheat on you. That nigga might die tomorrow. You got the willpower to take care of him.
That still ain't gonna change the fact that we see you taking a picture by yourself. Like we gonna think like, damn, when that baby drop, it's up.
But niggas love baby mama too. As much as a guy can be online right now saying like, oh, you bitches need to choose better. I'm tired of all these single mothers and da-da-da.
He be right the first one in the DM
he's
though.
In the DM of about 6 single mothers, ranging from 1 kid to 5. I'm just saying.
5 is excessive. 5 is excessive.
I'm just saying.
I was literally telling somebody this the other day. I was like, yo, but women who have kids are the best lovers. They have all the best qualities that make them dateable.
They got shit to lose. They ain't out here just doing dumb shit. I think that's probably what most of the time they attract. Some of them are. Some of them don't have kids.
Some of them there are. Some of them there are women that have kids, and then there's a difference between a woman that has kids and a mother.
That's very true.
A woman that has kids, her kids are expendable. They just like. She might choose a nigga over her kid or whatever the case may be. You have a mother. Understand that this is a whole package. My kids come, first.
That's true.
To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Fast and fruit snacks.
Bro. To a certain extent.
All right.
Tell us, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Tell somebody that your kid come with you as a package deal is ridiculous, bro. It sounds like you don't. It sounds like
the combo pack.
But you have to say that because then a nigga will be like, well, I didn't sign up for this. It's just like, how you start dating me knowing I got 2 kids?
Listen, I would keep it being a chick will love you more if you looking out for them and then you like, oh yeah, I know your little man or your daughter need this.
Now you started taking to the barbershop.
What? Niggas is in there.
If your baby dad is not in your life, I'm not worried about you. If your baby dad is in your life, I'm not worried about your kid.
Keyword if they in the life. True.
But it's like what you dating her for then?
You get cool points when you take care of the kid.
For the kid,
they gonna give you cool points.
You're not dating her for the kid, but you're dating me, and I have a kid. So you're dating me to get to know me, and then you just gonna halt when it comes to my child.
That mean I'm gonna like your kid too.
Buy that kid a toy. You up. The mom and you up. What?
That's basic as hell. That is basic as hell.
Or something that say something. The mom might need something. Damn, I don't know. My daughter just asked me. My son just asked me for this, and a nigga buy it. That nigga, listen. That's niggas, y'all gonna be up.
That's dating for help. That's dating for fucking help.
He trying to get his. Here you go, little man. Get the fuck out of the way. Don't care about nothing that. All right, since we was just talking about baby showers. Let me see if y'all saw this. It says, I got invited to a baby shower, and on the invite it says, please purchase gifts from the baby registry. I'm sorry, if you invite me to a party and then tell me where and how to buy a present, I'm not coming and you're not getting no present.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch. The one that said I'm sorry, she's a bitch. If you're going to a baby shower, a housewarming, a not engagement party, like a bridal shower or whatever case, or a wedding, and they have registries for these things, buy what's on the fucking registry. That's what I need. Like, I put it together for a reason. Because you know what's gonna happen? I put the registry together with specific things. You don't have to buy the most expensive thing. I know who's going to buy the most expensive thing. But there are other things on there that you can get. Because you know what you're going to do? Instead of buying from the registry, you're going to go buy me some shit that I'm never going to put my child in, I'm never going to use, or it's going to be a duplicate of something I already the fuck have.
Yeah, you get the same crib that somebody's birthday. People do that shit anyway. Even when you give them a registry, they still come in with the shit that you already got.
Like,
not much duplicate shit I got.
Like, I'm not using it. I'm not gonna use it. It's just like when you get it at the baby shower. Of course, you're not gonna sit there in somebody's face and be like, "Oh, I don't want this shit" or whatever. Like, no, that's just rude. But if somebody built the list particularly for you, like at least buy what they asked for.
But yeah, no, that's what crazy though. Like, she was angry about that too. Hold on, but it was more to that. Let me give you this one. It says, I can't believe I have to type this shit out, but no one owes you a gift because you got pregnant, and certainly no one owes you a specific gift or of your choosing because you got pregnant. No one owes you a gift because you chose to get married either. If you have a wedding and are only inviting people with the anticipation of gifts, don't invite them. One last post to clear up confusion, then it's going on mute. Yes, including where you are registered for a baby shower is standard. No, telling people to purchase from the registry is not. With the peace sign.
She's a weirdo. She's the type of person I would never want to invite nowhere. I don't want you anywhere in my fucking space. Because if you invited me to your housewarming, like you bought a house or whatever case may be, you invited me to your housewarming, you built the registry. All right, I'm gonna go buy. Why wouldn't I buy from that registry? That means I don't have to go into a fucking store. I can get this shit delivered to your house right then and there. I'm not understanding what's the complication. Like, you're so upset that I told you to buy from a specific list that I built for the specific event, and you're upset saying nobody owes me a gift because I got pregnant. You right, bitch. You right. Now
she there with no gifts.
You right.
She be mad as shit.
Because now you coming in here, you ain't got no gift. Get the fuck out.
Now everybody's shady.
Get the fuck out.
Like, wow.
Like, you ain't got. You don't have to, because people like that will sit in the room with you and frown their face up when you trying to enjoy your moment, whatever that moment is, whatever accomplishment it is. They're sitting in your face and they got all that shit to say. Whoever's in her life, I hope they don't invite her to shit else if she thinks that way. I hope she never get invited to another fucking party.
It is selfish. I agree. It's like, don't tell me how to spend my money on you. It's like,
be grateful that I'm getting shit for you.
See, this is why like when people get married and then like they got family members that get mad they didn't get invited to what. I ain't talked to you in 2 years. You don't even know my man last fucking name.
What the fuck is you doing?
And you want to come to the wedding? Like, bitch, you don't even like a post on Facebook, but you follow, you be in my story watching, but you don't know shit else. But you want to be a part of my special day? Fuck no.
You don't even support me.
Stay over there. Like, I like people that will say, like, it was another post like that, and it was like the girl got upset because I think the bride and the groom, instead of gifts, they asked for like monetary towards like their honeymoon. I saw that. Yeah, it was something like their honeymoon or something like that, and it was like, oh, why you asking people for money? And it's just like, instead of you having to go buy some shit that I ain't gonna use,
yeah, just give me the fucking money.
You could have put your $10 towards my honeymoon. I ain't about to clock you because you only put $10. You put something towards it.
You start passing the plate around.
Like, bitch, you already come in and get free food and open bar. Like, what are you upset about?
People think shit free. That's what it be. People think everything, oh, they took care of it. They must got it. Nah, we struggling in this motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? Like, what?
No. And then if I got a cash bar, then you gonna talk about me.
Right. Damn, they couldn't even get open bar. That's crazy. Like, cheap as shit. Then niggas get one drink. $5. Nah, I'm good.
Like, all right, I'm fine.
All right,
thank you.
Last one. It says, name a behavior that isn't labeled as a form of mental illness, but you feel like it should be. And I'll give you an example. Somebody said, constantly announcing you're making moves in silence. Lying when nothing is at stake, like just lying for the love of the game.
That is a mental illness. Lying when you ain't got to is weird.
Recording yourself crying and posting it.
Can we do like 1 through 3? Like,
that's crazy. First of all, that's
3.
Every time I see that, I know we say it all the time, but I'd be like, yo, so if you messed up, do you like re-cry again? Like, do you gotta like make it look look crazier. Like you really was crying and said, fuck it, I'm gonna pull my phone out. Like I'm at this
Like-
vulnerable state. I'm gonna pull my phone out, I'm gonna record it, and then I'm gonna post it.
Like it's two things if you recording and you already talking and then you start
Yeah.
crying.
But wait, then they post it and then they be like, don't nobody bother me. Bitch, you about to kill yourself.
Or you
Fuck
post
you
yourself
talking
in the
about?
hospital. Post yourself in the hospital, be like, don't nobody ask questions.
Don't
Bitch,
nobody-
why did you post it? Now I want to know what happened.
Oh, wait, this is what funny as shit. It says, hiding your baby face when no one cares anyway.
That.
Yo.
Oh my
Your baby
God.
ugly, bro. Your baby's just fresh out, bro.
Just please stop posting the baby.
Some people
No.
get lucky, some don't.
So
Like, I don't
Get that lucky.
understand.
everybody baby ain't cute when they first come out. You gotta let them get a little color. Let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them
Baby
grow.
on
Try their head, got to get a little rounded
Yeah.
out.
Hey, looking like an alien right out there. Oh, let them get together
But don't
first.
post, like, I see people that, like, post their kids online, but they don't, like, post their face, but it's still a candid, like, shot of them or whatever. Just don't, like, it's the same with posting your nigga and putting a big emoji over his face.
Right.
Bitch, if that's somebody else's nigga
don't
or
know
if
who
they
it
want
is.
that nigga, if your nigga is up for grabs, they gonna take him. I'm not understanding.
Wait, I seen the funniest shit. Somebody posted something. I don't know if it was the dude or if it was the baby. I forget, one of the other. But then I don't know if it was an aunt or uncle. They reposted them without the emoji on the fucking picture of the picture that they posted with the emoji on it. That shit was I say, hey yo,
The sense that it makes? None.
it say making Instagram pages for your babies and captioning the pics like they're speaking.
I'm not speaking on it.
Like, mommy, daddy, I love you so much. What?
I'm not speaking on
It
it.
say
I'm just gonna say to each his own.
it say vegans not wanting meat but finding ways to make it taste like meat.
Weird.
Pause.
How many mushrooms you gonna try to batter and make it taste like fried chicken? Bitch, it ain't chicken.
If you gotta put all that shit in there to make it taste like
It's
something,
not chicken.
it's not gonna be it.
I'm not about the ground up chickpeas to make it
Go
taste
ahead-
like ground beef.
Go
I
ahead,
ain't
get
about to do none of
Go
that
ahead
shit.
get this chickpea lobster.
I know. I ain't cutting all this zucchini and shit up or this eggplant to make it taste like it's pasta. It's not.
Man. All right, let me get a couple more. DMing someone constantly with no response. That's definitely one of them. Just hang that shit. Oh, do women do that? Like, do women? You think is women out here that constantly DM men, or is that just?
I know it is, but
Or is that just the men joint?
Who more of the ones that actually do it? Niggas.
I never seen it from the other side, so I think
Go ahead,
I think that
try
should
to debunk it. What you
I think
gonna
that
say?
should be funny. Like if a chick
Try to debunk it.
just keeps trying to speak to you, and you just keep ignoring her. I feel like that shit would be the funniest shit ever.
I feel like when it happened to me, I finally gave in, and then like I sent the person my number, then they text me, and then I'd be like, I ain't get no text. It says delivered.
You petty as shit.
Yo, you sure you text me? Yeah. I still don't see it. I let a month go by, they still blowing me up. I be like,
Celebrity idolization.
that's delusional.
I think baby mom rapper celebrity idolization is crazy to me. That's just me personally. Like if you idolize,
You know, them thinking that they're
going to be
they're famous because of themselves, and it's like,
Not
bitch,
because
that's
of
not how
their
you
mom.
got here.
nah. Don't get me wrong. Some of them probably like after they became famous after that and they got shit going on, but some of them just holding on to
I
the
can't
baby.
name not one person.
Jada,
Nope.
Jada got her own. Jada got her own shit going on.
Before the baby, she wasn't like that girl, but she was that girl.
I think. Let me see. Is there anything else on her? Everything else is. Somebody gonna say chronic weakness.
Ooh, that's me. I definitely hear it. At least,
Oh, here we
at
go.
least twice a
This is a
week
good
when
one.
we
It
get to
says,
the funeral.
believing that the amount of followers you have on social media makes you somebody. Delusion.
I know it's a couple motherfuckers in Philly that think that.
Delusion. Like, you're nobody. They be having 50,000, 100,000 followers and be working security. Like, oh, you just wasting your money. You wasting your, you supposed to turn them followers
You
into
gotta
something.
start somewhere.
Put in apostrophes in your kids' names. All right, I think that's. No, I think everything else is just same thing. Worshiping celebrities and all the other shit. Procrastination. All right. To wrap this all up, though, we touched on a lot. Trauma dumping.
Everything.
Yeah, to make sure.
We kind of lost topic.
Yeah, we got
The title got to be a little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything. There it is. I like that one. Just a little bit of everything. You know how we get. We start something off, and then we go all over the place. But like we always say, man, common sense ain't always common. So put a little bit more smarts in the world. And on that note, it's the Bull Vince.
Make it make
Holla at y'all.
Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it. Make it make sense. Come on, make it, baby. Make it make sense. sense. Come on.